can't kill them yet, but Vatras.
It's a bad business.
Let me purchase King Sorrel and Goblin Berry. Show me where. All Goblin Berries purchasing. All King Sorrels. It's expensive, but trust me, it's going to be well worth it. Do I have shit to sell? No. Okay. Thank you. Because I'm going to get 200 dex, and with my paladin or whatever, I'm gonna get 200 strength, and with my mage, I'm gonna get 200 mana. Maybe more, maybe less, but that remains to be seen. Okay, let's pickpocket Vatras. Thanks. About the weapons dealer.
About this,
I know the dealer who's been selling weapons to the bandits.
I know his name is Fernando.
Very good. Has Martin taken the necessary steps to stop him from delivering any more?
Yes. Martin will see to it that he won't be leaving the dungeon anytime soon.
Well done, son.
Does that mean that you're going to let me join the Ring of Water now?
That was not what we agreed upon, and you know it. May Adanos light your path.
God damn it, Vatras. Alright. About missing people.
About the...
Yes?
I know where they are.
I know where the missing...
What have you found out?
A man named Raven dragged them off to a remote part of Khorinis.
What makes you so sure?
I read his orders. He's got the local bandits working for him. Here.
Good. You did a great job. I had feared that we might have to resign ourselves to never knowing.
I am ready to join the Ring of Water.
I am...
So you delivered your message to Lord Hagen?
Yes, but he sent me to the Valley of Mines, so I could get him proof of my words.
You must decide what you want to do next. To me, it was important that he should get the message. Now it's up to him to act, or to wait for your proof. As far as you are concerned, you have proven that you are indispensable to us. You shall be one of our children, and go forth into the world in our name to do the bidding of Adanos.
No problem, Blacktick. Good night, mate.
I consign to you this ring
appreciate
of
your
water.
support as always, brother.
May it help you find your allies, and together with them, preserve the balance
Good night,
of
brother.
this world.
And
May
see you next
Adanos
time.
protect you. And now, go and meet your brothers. They will await you in the tavern, the Dead Harpy, and accept you into our community. You probably know the tavern. It lies on the way to Onar's farm. Do not forget to wear your ring, so your brothers will recognize you as one of their own.
Well, I'm not gonna give the stone tablet yet. I might as well do it. I've got this stone tablet.
I've got this...
Those are artifacts from the old culture, which we have been investigating for some time. There are several kinds of them. Some contain information about the history of the ancient people, and that is the kind I am interested in. Bring me all of those that you can find. I shall give you an appropriate reward.
The more you have, the better your reward. I've got about 4, now 3 I think. Oh, you took them all. Really? Well, that was a part of the deal. Oh well.
But so great was the wrath of Beliar that he came across the land and chose the beast. And Beliar spoke to it, and the beast became
His subject. Right, so let's see if I can rob Hakon. Already did that. How about Darren the Fire Mage?
Hey!
Zuris, show me your wares. Ho 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 ho. Yes, please. I need red pepper for Jharkendar. Let's drink that strength potion. And go quickly to Lares. I now have my own ring of water, so I can deliver that ring back to Lares. And train my strength to about 120, so I can wear the best weapon that Caled will have to offer me. For that I need about 4,000 gold pieces, 2,400 gold pieces. I'm not quite sure how much gold it will cost, but that weapon is powerful. And once I have that weapon, there will be no weapon better in this game. None of it. I'm in chapter 2, so that says a lot. But that's all because of Knight of the Raven.
Hey!
And Heights of Power. I now belong to the Ring of Water.
Great. So can I have my aquamarine ring back?
Sure, here it is.
I hope it proved useful to you. I'm glad to know you're one of us now. I guess you want your gear now, so pay attention. We are going to have a secret meeting soon in Orland's Tavern. Meet us there as soon as you can. We'll give you your gear there.
Let's pickpocket him. I have talked to Baltram.
I have.
Ah, very good. Then we can finally leave here.
I'm not gonna do that yet. Alright, so let me remove my rings. So now I have 100 dexterity and 47 strength. I need more strength.
Okay.
We are going to have a secret meeting soon in Orland's Tavern. Meet us there as soon as you can.
You should have told me. That'll only cause more trouble.
You're demanding more than I can teach you.
You don't have to ask me that.
Good.
Do you really think?
Hey, you! Waste 3 learning points into strength.
Okay.
We are meet us.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Good.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
So all in all now I have 120 dex and 80 strength, so 40 strength more, and I will be able to wear the best weapon of the game. So let's now go to the Thieves Guild to deliver the blood chalices. Did I already rob Hakon? Or Hared?
Hey!
Yes.
Hey, you!
Are you still working for the Paladins?
I finished the commission from Lord Hagen. Now I'm making magic ore blades for him. But for pay this time. But I also have the time again to make a few weapons on the side for the merchants in the marketplace. So, if you're looking for a good blade, you should try them.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Tell me more about magic ore blades.
Tell me.
Creating a magic blade is a very complicated and expensive process. But the result is a blade that's easy to handle and practically indestructible. The blade is certainly of good quality, but it will only show its true power in the hands of a paladin. A paladin sword is consecrated by Innos. As a result, the magic blade becomes an enchanted weapon that does incomparable damage.
I see. I want to buy a magic ore blade.
I can only sell magic blades to the paladins, and even then, only one each.
I can make my own. Let's re-equip my bow. And go towards Onar's farm. And the tavern, get my robe. Well, robe. Armor.
Are here with urge to join the
First,
Royal Militia.
the Thieves Guild. Alright, did that, so no need for that. Where's Cassia?
Hey!
Pickpocketer. About the blood chalices.
I've got all 6 chalices now.
Good work. I found a buyer in the meantime. You can have your reward now. Thanks for doing that for me. There's nothing else I have to do for you, but you can learn from me at any time. What's more, there's enough on this island just waiting for a taker.
I have to come to pick up my reward.
What's your choice?
Ring of Life Force, 4 elixirs of healing. Give me the 400 pieces of gold.
Give me the...
Thanks. Hey, Jesper.
Hey, you!
Richity rich. Look at that gold. Hey, Ramirez. Have you got a job for me?
There is a thing I'd like to have, but I haven't found one so far.
What can I get you?
A sextant. Bring me a sextant. I'll pay you a good price for it.
I will get you a sextant. There's two ways you can get a sextant. The fire dragon in the Valley of Mines once you're in chapter 4 to slay the dragons, and in Jharkendar
Hey, you!
in Captain Greg's hut. I obviously will always use the Greg's hut, but that also depends on which path I take, because as a paladin, for example, I will first make sure that the dragons are defeated before I will go to Jharkendar. But I can't do that, of course, due to the fact that I need Mixia to take over Vatras, so that Vatras can go to the Circle of Sun in order to repair the eye. So eventually I will have to beat Jharkendar first before we can go to the dragons. So I will get that one first for all three parts. I totally forgot about that fact, but it's true. If you don't have Knight of the Raven, then you will missing out lots of content, lots of level possibilities, and you also don't have to replace Vatras, which is a good thing. But with Jharkendar, you will be way powerful. This character is going to be OP as fuck, but that's because of the fact that I'm using Heights of Power. It makes the game harder in the beginning, but easier late game. And that's time so far I've died only 30 times, which is pretty good. You know, it's not that bad. But I'm by far not completed with Gothic yet, so we'll see how many times I will die in the long run. And once people are going to vote for a second part of the Risen series, let's say just Gothic series, better sample, they can choose which side I should join. Should I join Enos? If they say Enos, I will show the true follower of Enos. If they say the old camp, I will show you which then will be the true follower of Bowyer. But they can decide what my second path will be. They can either choose by God or by Gothic 1 which camp. Now, if they say new camp, then I say, you know, sorry, I've already done that one. Go to my YouTube channel. But if they say the old camp, I would go for the true follower Bowyer, because the old camp is the only one that become, as well as with the Mercenaries, but that's the servant of Enos, servant of Adanos. You know, the old camp will be the servant of Bowyer. He will be a priest that eventually becomes a Circle 6 and thus become a necromancer. And then I will show you the true path of that particular god. Because each camp in the beginning of Gothic 1 is connected to a certain god. In my previous playthrough I did by appearance. A fire mage is a servant of Enos. But a paladin is also a servant of Enos, if you follow the in-game lore. But that for me was, by appearance, the path of Bowyer, but by fact, it is the path of Enos. It's confusing, but the reason for that is, as a servant of Enos, throughout the series, I would go in a straight line, you know, just in a straight line. Follow, fight for humanity, fight for the water mages because they fight for Adanos and thus balance. Bowyer nor Enos should get the upper hand. That's what they're fighting for. And thus for humanity. And that's this guy. This guy is going to straight path forward. Enos and Bowyer will keep switching sides until they make their correct choice in their gods. Reason why they gonna make certain decisions and change the gods have multiple reasons. And those reasons will be revealed through the Let's Play. So I will not do it by appearance, I will do it by fact, you know. on my previous YouTube channel I want to do a giveaway if people, you know, figure out which the correct path is. I can't afford that at the moment. I checked the bundle out on Steam, it's 50 euros. I don't have the cash for that. I would love to give it away, but I don't have the cash for it. So I would just do all 3 paths and find different ways
Hey,
to do the giveaways. Once I
Adanos
can
be with
do
you.
it.
What can I do for you, Wanderer?
What can I do for you, Wanderer? Where will this path take me?
Where?
The path leads to the monastery of the Magicians of Fire. However, access is permitted only to the servants of Innas. Since you have already chosen to join another group, entrance will be denied you.
I carry in a message from Vatras.
What is this message?
It's a letter. Here.
Good. You can tell Vatras that I have received the message. Take these potions as a reward for your service. They will surely be of use to you.
What are you doing here?
What are you...
I am a magician of fire, a priest of our god, Innas. This shrine is consecrated to him, the highest god, the creator of the fire and lord of justice. People come to me in order to pray to Innas and be blessed. And for a small donation, you can get many useful things from me.
Let's see. Let's pickpocket this guy. Because
May Innos watch over you always.
Yeah. But in Risen, you know, there are no gods in Risen. Because humanity banished the gods from their world. So I would do it differently. In Risen also has 3 paths. So as my current playthrough, you know, my first completed playthrough on Risen 1, I was the Inquisitor of the Order. I joined the ranks of the Warriors of the Order. You also have the Warriors of the Dawn, which you will ultimately become a commander of the Dawn. And you have the Holy Mage, the Master Mage of the Holy Flame, which are like the Fire Magicians in Risen, you know. But that game has 3 games in its series. Each playthrough, each path will connect to a second path in the second game, you know, another path. So let's say the Inquisitor of the Order is going to be in Risen 2, a commander is going to be exiled, you know. I know that for a fact, that he's going to be exiled, send it to infiltrate the pirates. He's gonna do that for the Order. He's going to fight at the Order side. In Risen 3, I'm not quite sure what that will be there, because I never played Risen 3 before. I know that someone in my previous chat somewhere said the 3 paths of Risen 3, you know. But I'm not quite sure about that yet, depending on what their builds are, depending on what their strengths, weaknesses are. That will make the connection towards the second game. But since that game has 3 paths, those will also be connected. Now, yeah, you have certain games like The Last Remnant, or what was the other one? Fear, that have a second character. You know, like some sort of fear of if you beat the game, you unlock a high difficulty. That's like a second path. I would do that because there is a second option to do a higher difficulty. If the game has basic standard difficulty that you can put instantly on max, then I only have to beat the game once. With Skyrim, which I'm an Oblivion, and Morrowind, which is another game which I will eventually play, you know, you have multiple races. The High Elves, the Dark Elves, the Kashyyyks, the Argonians. Those are like other paths. Different builds, different purposes, different focus. Multiple paths, multiple playthroughs. But I can't do that in one, you know, I can't do that. It's hell. But eventually I will do it.
One less monster around.
Eventually, Skyrim, for example, will have 10 playthroughs. 10 of the 10 vanilla races. There are also mods which add new races to the game. That's an optional for more races than those 10, you know. But I'm not gonna do that one after another. That's boring. So I'll first beat the game, do the second run, and meanwhile do a new game of a different game, you know. Combine them, upload them, timestamp them, and just go mad on YouTube. More content.
All right.
Better.
You're the better fighter. What do you want?
I want to pickpocket you. That's what I want. Thanks, man.
You listen to the wrong people.
Now, since I have the gold, I think I'll do it at least. I will purchase the best weapon.
I never knew that.
Before Caleb decides, you know, let's wear it. But I will play as many games as I possibly can. Prince of Persia, Spheres, GTAs, Age of Empires, Gothics, Risens, you know, Oblivion, Morrowind, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls games in general. You know, I'll beat as many games as I possibly can. I want to try to get 300 games 100% achieved, 100% completed. If the games have achievements like Risen, Skyrim, I'm gonna do that 100%. I can't do that in a single run, so I'm gonna do that in throughout my entire gaming career. There's multiple paths, multiple races.
All that matters is strength.
You know, it's going to take a lot of time, but it will allow people to soak in the differences of the playthroughs. If they like of Gothic, you know, if they like the Mercenary, they can watch this one. You know, they like Adanos, they can watch this one. If they like Enos, they can watch my playthrough of Enos. If they like Bowyer, they can watch my playthrough of Bowyer. In Risen, if they like the Inquisitor of the Order, the Warrior of the Order, they can watch that one. You know, if they want to fight, if they want to see the Mage, they can watch that one. That way. Fixed. Thanks for letting me know, Echo. EXO. Thanks, man. Sometimes a bit of violence works, you know. I think one of the cables, you know, in my mic, is loose or something like that. It's really fucking weird. Well, thanks for letting me know, Mage. It's better now. I think it is.